Hello guys, YouTube, everyone out there. This video is in response to Paradigm Prospector, a new guy in the Alliance. And first off, I want to say I'm going to endorse Paradigm Prospector because I like him and he's good at making videos. But I want to come back a little bit on his last video where he talked a lot about why would we stay and support YouTube? Why not go to another place? It's a failing, YouTube is failing, you know. Get out of it. Don't hang around. He likened it to a dance floor. You know, a bad dance floor, you leave. Well, I want to talk about a different narrative. Think about this. And I'm 39 years old. And back in the day, I spent many years in bars chasing women. Many years. And I learned a lot. Think of it this way. When you find the most beautiful women go to the most loudest nightclub in groups, always. The more quiet and slow and backward the bar is, the less beautiful women are there. They usually tend to go to the loudest places in big groups. And if you approach them and don't engage them all, they will cut you off. They will make sure that it doesn't work for you. You have a choice. You can stay there and buck the odds and learn what it takes, or you can walk down to the street to the corner pub, to their little dance floor, and it's quiet, the music's slow, and no one's rejecting you. And do you think they're going to come down there? No, they're not. They're going to stay up in that loud bar with loud music in groups, and you're going to sit down there by yourself getting drunk. And that's just the way it's going to be. And that's the way I liken YouTube. The real deal is at YouTube right now. That doesn't mean that we can't start making videos on VidMe or Minds or one of those other channels, but the pretty girls are at YouTube. So we don't want to give up and walk away and think they're going to follow us there, because that's not the way it works. The other thing I want to address is these theories that maybe it's a glitch in YouTube that people are being unsubscribed. It's a glitch, double subscribing, people not commenting, all that stuff. I go back to this. Who has the most to gain from it? Now, if this would have been last year, maybe that would be the case. But all of a sudden, we're hearing about demonetizing videos. We're hearing about censorship, more copyright hits and all this stuff, and now all of a sudden we form an alliance, and all these same people across the board are losing from anywhere from 90 to 150 subscribers all in one day. Who has the most to gain from this? Well, that might not be the correct question, but obviously all this stuff is going on. It's not likely that it's a coincidence. Now, if this would have been in a time when nothing was going on, no censorship, nothing. I just started watching The Amazing Atheist, really. I'm not an atheist. I know a lot of guys out there are atheists. I'm not. But I can appreciate atheists. Stephen Molyneux, my favorite YouTuber, he's an atheist. I mean, Styx is somewhat of an atheist, but I like critical thinkers, and I'm in a new kind of Christianity. I don't believe in judgment and legislating morality. I believe you reach people by showing love and acceptance. It doesn't mean that you agree with everything, but judgment is the last thing that helps to promote Christianity. And Jesus himself said this. He said, "All power to judge has been given to me, but I came not into the world to judge the world, but to save it." Right there it is. And Christians get hung up on all this crap of judgment and legislating morality and all that. So anyway, that being said, we'll cut that off. But my train of thought back. If YouTube, if this hadn't all been going on, then maybe there'd be a legitimate argument that there's a glitch or something like that. But I've also watched a couple videos where guys had messaged YouTube and it came back, they sent a message back saying there's no glitches, we checked everything out, not admitted anything. That's a sure sign. And another thing is, one reason why I've listened to Alex Jones and different guys talk about the 9/11 attacks and how it was an inside job. And I don't think we'll ever know the total truth to that, but think of it this way. This is why I give it some credibility. Who had the most to gain from it? It sure wasn't Iraq or Afghanistan. They had nothing. Maybe Saudi Arabia. I mean, they got to bomb some people. What'd they gain, really? Not much. But the United States, the Bush administration, gained a ton. They were able to pass the Patriot Act and all kinds of laws so that now today, after it's exposed that Susan Rice unmasked Trump administration people and Trump, that it's probably not even illegal for her to do that. The laws have been so loose since 9/11 that it's not even illegal. You can literally go spy on your political enemies and not being illegal. They had the most to gain from it. That tells me there's a possibility they were involved. And that's the point I wanted to make, is that pretty girls don't follow you down to the corner bar where it's quiet where you can talk to them. They stay in the loud music in the middle of a dance floor around a group of friends. And you have to approach every one of them and show them that you're not a threat and that you include all of them so they let you in. And that's the way I believe YouTube is. I believe it's a sound theory. I believe that the right, I don't know if all you guys are on the right, but the right for years has always chosen to walk away. Said, oh, we can't die on this mountain. And can you imagine the left walking away from YouTube? Saying that, oh, we're going to go to our own platform. Screw those Nazis. Are you kidding me? They'll take us to court. They'll sue us. They'll go to YouTube. They'll do anything they can to discredit us, to ruin us, to destroy us, to throw us in jail, anything they can. And the time has come to make a stand. And today we make a stand and we fight. And we win our victory, or we are carried from the field on our shields. And I believe very strongly in that the time has come to fight. And I'll make another small analogy. Christians through history, a lot of them have been pacifists, not all of them, and a lot of those have been in different scenarios, like in the beginning of time under Roman rule at the time of Christ. If they argued against the government, they were going against an established government that was anti-Christian, that was pro-something else. Today, here in America, we were founded on Christian-type principles. Now, don't argue with me. I'm not saying everything was, but as a majority, as a whole, it was Christian-founded principles. And we were given this freedom, this one opportunity, this one experiment in self-government. And if we give this away, then it is on us. That's why I believe so strongly that today is the day to fight. No longer backing down, no longer going to other sites, no longer trying to run and hide, but we take up the challenge. We don't want to be conspiracy theorists, but we are logical and we analyze everything, the probabilities, who has the most to gain from it, what does the situation look like, and that is usually the truth. But this is going to be a short video. This is about it. I want to make one more call out. Paradigm Prospector, watch his videos. This is not an attack on him. I like his videos. I just wanted to say that, and I'm going to link him below. Peace.